Maxwell. It's not even making this up.
It received much more attention. I'd like to suggest three main
Make your
questions that are
browser
being
fast.
addressed. One, is the placebo effect real? Is it more than the tincture of time? Two, is there a neurobiology? And three, is it worth anything? And I'd like to tell you in the short amount of time I have what our research at Harvard Medical School suggests. So the first question, is it real? I'd like to give two examples. In a paper published in British Medical Journal, our team decided to make placebo as concrete and as real as possible, to make it look like a drug. We decided that we would separate the placebo into component parts and incrementally add those component parts in a manner that's analogous, roughly, to dose dependence. Could we administer a small placebo dose, a bigger placebo dose, and a really large placebo dose? And to that end, we took recruited 262 patients with irritable bowel syndrome, and randomly assigned them to three groups. The first group just had the diagnosis, the attention and questionnaires of making a diagnosis, no treatment control, controlling for time. The second group, we did the same diagnosis, and we added fake treatments. In this case, fake acupuncture needles.
McGraw-Hill.
It looked like a needle. The patient saw it go in, stood there like a needle. They felt a scratch. But in fact, it was like a magic sword. The needle went up the shaft of the handle of the needle, and nothing happened, actually, except a scratch. And in order to make sure that we're only adding the paraphernalia of the medical ritual, we dramatically curtailed the practitioner interaction so that he or she became like a technician. Very few words were exchanged. The third group had the same diagnosis, the same fake needles, and we added a warm, supportive practitioner interaction that included delving deeply into people's lives.
I lost interest in this already.
Empathy, attentive listening, touch, 20 seconds of thoughtful silence. The practitioner had to say, I've listened to you. Let me think about it for a moment. And then would ask the patient, could you explain that better so I understand it better? And a statement of confidence. I think this will be really helpful for you. We filmed the entire trial to make sure our practitioners did exactly what we wanted them to do. And after 6 weeks, we found...
Fuck this guy.
See, I didn't even say a joke just now. I just said dare, and all of you guys laughed. Like, what the fuck was that? That was the worst. That was the worst plan in the history of plans. And honestly, the plans worked out. Let's go to the beginning. Flawed from the start. They called it dare.
Here we go.
He is climbing the ranks. His name is Daryl Gates, and he...
Oh, you sons of bitches.
This game.
Millionaires, their lawyers, 3 cops, one of whom is a convicted felon, 2 who are involved in corruption scandals, their friends, the NFL player who's at the center of RFK's assassination conspiracy theories, a boxer who reportedly uses steroids, 2 people on the Epstein list, and this guy, who, after the FBI did an undercover sting, caught him trying to launder money to cover up a cocaine trafficking operation. If you said that, then you'd be right.
The DARE program it's nonsense. I mean, we can be honest about it.
By 1995, DARE, or Drug Abuse Resistance Education, was in 75% of all American school districts. They sent thousands of police officers into tens of thousands of elementary schools to teach 10-year-olds to say no to drugs. It was backed by presidents.
People like these DARE officers are making a real impression.
Celebrities.
Little kids doing drugs.
It even got its own national holiday. 114 million Americans went through DARE. That's 34% of the entire population.
What we were talking about are the consequences for using marijuana and not using marijuana.
I just want to shake some sense into you kids that are using drugs and thinking about using. So remember, don't.
And then we found out that it didn't work.
And we still kept doing it, so we stopped, right?
Cheers.
Cheers. A while back, Mia and I were talking about the DARE program.
Because genuinely, what the fuck?
Specifically,